Hi, welcome back everyone. Thanks for watching. Happy Rizvan! I will be dedicating today's episode to the Baha'i Festival of Rizvan, which will begin this year at around 3 p.m. on April 20th and last until May 1st. After providing a brief overview of the Rizvan festival, I will be describing the history and significance of the holy day. The term Rizwan, meaning paradise in Arabic, refers to divine beauty and glory in the Baha'i holy writings. For 12 days, Baha'is around the world celebrate the most holy festival of Rizwan, observing Hazrat Baha'u'llah's proclamation as God's messenger during his stay in 1863 in the Garden of Rizwan, located along the banks of the Tigris River in Baghdad, before departing the city. The revelation that Baha'u'llah was the promised one of all religions had been foretold by the Bab, the herald of the faith, as well as in historical religious scriptures. It was also in the garden where Baha'u'llah announced the core spiritual principles forming the foundation of the Baha'i faith's teachings, highlighting the emergence of a new spiritual stage for humanity in the ideal of universal peace and harmony amongst global citizens. A cheerful holy day for Baha'is in all corners of the world, in cities, suburbs, towns, and villages, communities gather together to celebrate this glorious 12-day period, in particular the 1st, 9th, and 12th days of Rizvan, with devotions, prayers, and gatherings. All individuals, regardless of religious affiliation, are welcome to attend Rizvan celebrations organized by Baha'i communities.
Hayastan, Shnur Havo Rizvan.
Joyeux Ridvan pour le Gabon.
Šťastný Rezván z České republiky.
I am Sandra Chitendero from Namibia, and I can say Wapenduka Rizwan.
Gelukkig Rizwan van België, uit België.
Joyeux Rizwan de Belgique.
En gledelig Rizvan fra Norge.
Allah Apa, Joyeux Rizvan du Benin, West Africa.
Batswana Bezu, Happy Rizwan.
Feliz Rizvan from Brazil.
Честит Ризван на всички бахаи от България.
Happy Rizwan to all of you. Nekomi Inyoare.
Feliz Ridvan de las Islas Canarias para el mundo.
Feliz Rizvan de Colombia.
Joyeux Rizvan à vous tous.
Très bien. Allah apprend, chers amis de Belize, Happy Rizvan à tous les amis Baha'i de Belize.
Feliz Rizvan desde Ecuador.
Hola queridos amigos, les deseo un feliz Rizvan.
So Rizvan Hana, Gutgalair, on Aaron.
Happy Rizvan from everyone in Ireland.
Happy Rizvan. Încă adresaችሁ.
Hyvää Rizvania Suomesta.
Hello everyone, Happy Rizvan. This is Nada from Baha'i World Center.
Happy Rizvan from Australia. Wir wünschen euch allen ein frohes Rizvan-Fest.
Aus Deutschland.
Bon fête Rizvan, c'est mon monde d'Haïti. Merci.
Boldog Rizvánt kívánunk Magyarországról!
Gleðilega Rizvan hátíð til allra sem halda Rizvan á Íslandi.
भारत से रिजवान की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं।
Selamat Rizvan dari Indonesia.
Felice Rizvan dall'Italia.
Jamaican, big up for Rizvan.
Happy Rizvan from Jamaica.
Rizvan omedetou gozaimasu.
Happy Rizvan kutoka Kenya.
Mauri de takiro mai kiribas begin de Rizwan de Rizwan.
I am from Korea. Happy Rizvan.
Priecīgus Rizvan svētkus. Mēs
some Nolat, please.
Happy Ridvan from the Leeward Islands.
Manda, Ridvan.
We are from Macau. Laiti Manchi Philo.
Happy Ridvan from Malawi.
Joyeux Ridvan de l'île Maurice.
Feliz Ridvan. Deseamos desde México.
Happy Ridvan from New Zealand.
Nigeria, and Ghana.
Papua New Guinea.
Aloha, feliz Ridvan desde Perú.
Feliz Ridvan de Puerto Rico.
Susan, one less one.
Jack
Patela.
Ridvan nziza iwacu mu Rwanda.
Tamahote, Baha'i, Pamagulan, Pivasian, Tadaw de Rizwan, Masa VIP, Walan.
Manuel Rizvani, my Samoa.
Tôi Manuel Lamali from Martina Rizvani, my Samoa. Happy Rizvan, all the way from Samoa.
Šťastný Ridvan, želáme zo Slovenska.
Feliz Ridvan desde los Baha'i de España.
Glad Ridvan, kära vänner.
Je vous souhaite un joyeux Ridvan de la part de la Suisse.
Ridvan kutlu olsun. Turkmenistan.
Happy Ridvan from Scotland, England, Wales and Northern Ireland, which is the United Kingdom.
Happy Ridvan from the United States.
Happy Ridvan. On behalf of mi falal de Telecat Vanuatu.
Que tengamos todo un feliz Ridvan, los Baha'i del mundo para Venezuela.
Samsam Kenny, Ushkuwa Rizvan from Zambia.
Sani Bonani, Nina Begunene. I'm coming from Swaziland and I am in seventh heaven right now. Happy Rizwan to everyone and our love, our prayers, our thoughts for wonderful blessings and successes for our beloved faith. Go to you.
The Festival of Rizvan, along with the Declaration of the Bab, form the two most great festivals in the Baha'i faith. Work and school are suspended on the 1st, 9th, and 12th days, which have been declared as Baha'i holy days. Baha'u'llah also developed an administrative system in order to guide and oversee Baha'i communities on local, national, and international levels. Baha'i elections open to Baha'i communities are conducted in a spirit of devotion, pure intention, and distinguished by a lack of campaigning or nomination. Voting occurs during Rizvan for local and national spiritual assemblies responsible for guiding and overseeing Baha'i communities and matters, and every 5 years during Rizvan for the Universal House of Justice, the world governing body of the Baha'i faith. Now, I will be discussing the history and particular significance of the 1st, 9th, and 12th days of the Rizvan festival. Baha'u'llah, whose life I will be covering in greater detail in upcoming episodes, had, along with his family, endured many hardships and been exiled to several foreign lands because of government's unwillingness at the time to accept Baha'u'llah's new revelation and spiritual message for humankind. Nonetheless, Baha'u'llah's grandeur, magnificence, compassion, and dignity as a messenger of God clearly enabled the establishment of earnest and heartfelt relationships with all who encountered him, ranging from common folk to nobles and key religious figures of the time. Baha'u'llah chose to leave behind a fortunate life to advance the cause of God. He first arrived in Baghdad on April 8, 1853 from Persia, after having been exiled to the city following his release from a prison called the Sialchal in Persia. During his stay in Baghdad, normal citizens, Ottoman officials, religious clerics, and Persian pilgrims, all with whom Baha'u'llah had established sincere bonds and friendships, had all come to recognize Baha'u'llah's splendor. Religious and government authorities, fearing the idea of a new revelation from God, ordered the banishment of Baha'u'llah from Baghdad to Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, in 1863. Given that Baha'u'llah was a notable figure, the summons was presented to him as an invitation, but nonetheless still a requirement, by Namir Pasha, who initially hesitated to issue the summons due to his sympathy. After a meeting was arranged between Baha'u'llah and Namir Pasha, whereby the summons was presented, it was decided that Baha'u'llah and his family would travel to Istanbul. Baha'u'llah dedicated the next few weeks to welcoming countless numbers of visitors, writing tablets to friends that he would no longer be able to see, and making other important preparations.
عزیزان عبدالبها هرگاه غمی داری آزار میبینی به شما جفا میکنند و ستم روا می‌دارند. شما بزرگوار و دلیر و مهربان باشید و این مناجات را با عبدالبها در میان نهید. هوالای پروردگار بی کسم و بی نفس خاشاکم و خس ضعیفم و بس تویی فریاد